Have you ever wanted to know more stuff about U.S. banknotes? No? Well, too bad. Each of the U.S. bills are mostly green, hence nicknamed greenbacks. And to be honest, they're pretty bland compared to a lot of other countries' banknotes. The $1 bill has George Washington, the first president of the United States. On the reverse, we have the Great Seal of the United States and the unfinished pyramid with the Eye of Providence, or the all-seeing Eye of God. The $2 bill depicts Thomas Jefferson, the third president, and on the back we have the famous Declaration of Independence painting by John Trumbull. However, the $2 bill has not been produced since 2003 and is rarely seen in circulation. The 5 has Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president, the one who freed all the slaves. There is also the seal of the United States in the background. Flip it over and we have the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. If you look closely, you can even see the statue of Lincoln inside. The $10 features Alexander Hamilton, who wasn't a president. He was Washington's Secretary of the Treasury. In the background is the torch of the Statue of Liberty and the phrase, "We the people," as seen on the U.S. Constitution. The reverse depicts the Department of the Treasury to represent Hamilton's job. The portrait on the $20 bill is of Andrew Jackson, with an eagle in the background, and on the reverse we have the White House where the president lives. A $20 bill featuring Harriet Tubman was actually supposed to debut in 2020, replacing the bill with Jackson, but it was delayed. The $50 shows Ulysses S. Grant, President and Union General in the U.S. Civil War. There is an American flag stretching the length of the bill in the background. On the other side, we have the U.S. Capitol building. And finally, the 100, we've got Benjamin Franklin. Next to him is the quill representing the signing of the Declaration of Independence. The building on the back of the note is Independence Hall in Philadelphia, where the Declaration of Independence was signed. There is a lot more stuff on a bill, though, and here's what some of that means. Every bill has a serial number. The letter before the serial number tells you which of the 12 Federal Reserve banks was responsible for the printing of that bill. You can see the key for what letter means what bank on your screen now. The numbers there are, the serial number. However, serial numbers are used more than once, so the letter after the serial number tells you how many times the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, or BEP, used that number. If it's an A, your bill was the first with that number. B, it means it was the second. C, the third, and so on. This bill would have been from the 5th round because it has an E. And where it says series, tells you what year the bill is from. Each bill has the signatures of the Treasurer of the United States and of the Secretary of the Treasury. U.S. banknotes also have some cool security features to protect against counterfeiting, such as microprinting, a strip that only shows under UV light, a watermark that's a secondary portrait, color-changing ink, and a security ribbon on the 100. The ribbon has Liberty Bells and the number 100, and they move when you turn the bill. Now for some facts. The $20 bill is the most counterfeited bill within the U.S., but counterfeiters overseas create more 100s. The U.S. started printing its own banknotes in the 1860s to help finance the Civil War, and the Confederacy did the same. 2/3 of U.S. $100 bills are held in other nations outside of the U.S. United States banknotes are made of 75% cotton and 25% linen, although many nations like Canada have begun to make polymer notes with good results. Thank you all so much for watching. That's going to be about it for this video. But if you're interested, you can click through the link in the description to a video about Canadian banknotes made by another YouTuber. And so yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next one.